Welcome to the party.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the party. Full-time vibes in full effect. African King Academy with the fellowship. Vigilante will be here. Oh, he's here. Let's go. Big up everybody inside. African
Big
King
up, guys,
Academy.
man.
Liverpool Prophet.
This is not Bumbleclot Rasta. This is not Bumbleclot Rasta. This is angry blood clot rat man. I'm sick and tired of this Bumbleclot.
You know what, hey man? Forget the intro. Let's go.
Every time, Mr. Mega support Jamaica, they just disappoint me. This is not blood clot Rasta. This is not blood clot Rasta. This is angry bomber clot Ras. This is angry blood clot Ras. I'm tired of this bomber clot. I support fuckery. The players them are fuckery. The coach are fuckery. Why the bomber clot me waste my time watch that game there? Why the bomber clot me watch? Hey, you hear me, brother? Me now want no more blood clot Jamaica match. None. Me sick and tired of it bomber clot now. Week after week after week. Me tell people say we now go bomber clot World Cup. Them say me a idiot, me a chat fuckery, me a this, me a that, eh? Me tell you say we now gonna bomber clot World Cup. Open a blood clot learn now. We now got no bomber clot World Cup. What the fuck me say? Me tell you me say we now got a bomber clot World Cup. Me tell you no. But me a madman, we don't know how me attack. We have quality player. Quality me bomber clot. Which part of them quality? If a player in bomber clot get in team and bomber clot team I get relegated out of the bomber clot championship. And next player go up on blood clot loan in Italy. Him then play for the blood clot national team. So why the bomber clot will not have faith? When we need them for bomber clot qualify against Trinidad and Curaçao, the bomber clot that team the name, that country the name. What the fuck them they do? Nothing. Draw bomber clot points. That them do. Jamaica now qualify for not one bomber clot, yeah? Me sick and tired of tell you no. Me sick and tired of tell you no. The coach here now no sense. The player them now no sense. Me tell you no say we now qualify. What happen? Una hear now? Una hear now? Una say me a chat fuck with that. Not a bomber clot, man. Me done with international. Me not support blood clot Jamaica. No, una hear me take me off of this bomber clot big screen, yeah, man. Take me off, no. Take me off of this bomber clot scream, no. Hey, what the things that me I play? Hey, King, me cuss out your bomber clot, you know. Me say remove me off of this bomber clot. Oh, I'm thinking joke, man.
Hey, big up. I don't know what to say. That was crazy. Hey, big up everybody inside. Our Prophet's gone. Big up, guys. Big up TTM. Big up Nighttime Kid. Yeah. Big up Twisted Fate Gonna See. Big up Bush Baptist. Right, let's go, man. Big up everybody.
Big up, man.
Yeah, man. It's just been an eventful day. Very eventful day. I don't really know.
Eventful indeed.
Yeah, very eventful.
I'm actually still watching the game, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, it's still not finished yet, but
no.
But yeah, man, Jamaica made Rasta very angry. Made him say. Anyway.
Don't like him.
No, but big up everybody inside. This is obviously full-time vibes. Rasta had his rant. We're here with Rasta, Vigilante, Liverpool Prophet. We'll be talking about all the international football, all the rumors, obviously some of the things that have happened, all the Arsenal players that have been taken away, injured supposedly. What's going to happen with Liverpool and their manager, Tottenham's new manager, obviously De Zerbi, and yeah, everything else and in between. Well, first off, Vigilante, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Appreciate being back alongside the fellowship. Obviously, I've been out for a few days with sickness.
Appreciate
the England game was that was just dead.
Yeah, Japan won, man. Mitoma.
We get a similar thing in this game from Jamaica.
Yeah, not good enough. Not good enough. But we move on. We'll talk about that and so much more. Next, before we get to the Rasta Prophet, how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I'm good, man. Hope you guys are well as well. Obviously, Rasta's not. I don't think he's too well after the result.
And Rasta, how are you feeling?
Sword. Oh, he's on the run.
That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling.
It doesn't matter what you think.
No, but hey, Rasta, no. On a serious note, how are you feeling right now? Obviously, Jamaica are pretty much seconds away from being out of the
World Cup. Already out of the World Cup, so I don't care. But I don't want to talk about this. This match didn't exist. I didn't waste my time watching it. I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking done, bro. Fuck the national team. Fuck the coach, and fuck everybody in the Jamaican National Federation.
That's the words of Rasta. Big him up. Big him up. Big up Hado.
Yeah.
Big up Aziz. Big up everybody.
Big up TTM, bro. Big up, man.
TM. I'd rather watch club football, TTM. I'd rather watch club football. Fuck international. Fuck Jamaica. I'm not watching another Jamaican game. I'm not watching. I'm never ever watching a next. I'd rather watch another country play. Fuck them.
Big words from Rasta. Big words from Rasta.
And Congo nearly made it too.
They nearly did. But you know what? We'll talk about club football so we can get our mind off the international first. We'll start with Vigilante's team. How many men got taken away?
Walking Dead FC. I think the only player that we sent out for international duty that didn't come back was Ben White.
Sorry, bitch. Sorry.
Yeah, I think the only player that didn't get sent back was Ben White out of our entire squad, which is a joke. But it just confirms what I've been saying for a long time. Saka and Rice are injured, and Tuchel confirmed it. Now Madueke's out as well. Calafiori's out as well, from what I've heard. I think I heard something like the total of 8 players were sent back.
8?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not going to double check the numbers.
That's a crazy number. 8 players get sent back.
8, fucking hell.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You guys are cursed when it comes to injury, man. I swear.
It's Arteta. It is Arteta. It's completely him. It's all muscular injuries, fatigue. That's because, Hincapié, another one. Yeah, he is. I can't wait till Arteta's gone, TTM. I never wanted him in the job in the first place. And like Northside said, he's living out his failed career for these players. That's what he's trying to do. And the sooner he leaves my club, the better, because he has set us back about 10 years, I think. He's definitely injured Wahaha after that 120 minutes of Calafiori. He's missed a glass.
Wait, who played full 90?
Calafiori.
I swear he played the full 90 for Italy.
He played full 120. Wahaha saying that. That would have
He's
been
going
the
to be
big
gone
thing.
soon. He's going to be gone soon as well then.
We all
Yeah,
see
man.
American businessmen out of British sports. Like American business owners stay out of British sports. You don't know. You don't have a clue what you're doing.
Big up, Donald.
Big up.
Big up, Donald. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It is crazy the influence they've had in British sport, and even in their big influence in the Italian game. And you can see both those leagues not being to the level. Italy barely making any teams into like the quarters, the round of 16s, and then English football. If it wasn't for the money, I think English football would be dead by now. Honestly,
I agree.
I think it's already dead, man.
in terms of football, yes, but in terms of overall, no.
I think that TTM comment's spot on there.
This one.
Yeah.
We still need to rebuild an entire squad. Our wage structure's an absolute mess. At Arsenal, it's worse now than it is when Arteta walked in through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Twisted Fate, you'll still get your 5k, bro. You'll still get it. Spurs are going down.
Oh, Lord.
We all know this. Yeah, this game's best get done. 20 seconds left.
They'll be coming to replace Spurs. What shit. Nothing with defense, but the point you can see them more than producing. Or America stay out, drop the money, leave. It's real sports that show. Yeah, man. It's big time these billionaires mess with our clubs. They've been around 100 years. 100%. 100%. And yeah, my last manager, in fact, I double checked everything. The wages are egregious. I always forget. Yeah, the wages of the players, everything.
And you think of the players that are on these high wages, they would never ever been deserving of these wages at any other club, yet alone mine. They're still not worth them here. Odegaard
Yeah.
from 240, that tranquilized giraffe from 280, Jesus 260, Saka for over 300. It's
That's a lot of
disgusting.
money.
It is disgusting.
That is a lot of money. Game over. The Congo are through. But yeah, okay, Prophet. So how do you feel about all those Arsenal players being removed from the international team? Do you think it's legitimate? Do you think it's mind games? What do you think?
Well, interestingly, I was talking to Night Tom Kid on TikTok, yeah, and he thinks it's all mind games. So
It's not.
because I don't know the ins and outs of what happens at Arsenal, I just rely on what VIBEZ says because obviously he's the expert being an Arsenal fan.
It's not because Tuchel himself confirmed a lot of the players are injured.
So if the manager said it, then So
Does
it's
that
crazy, but
You all
especially
get sent back by the national team physios. If a national team physio is sending you back, you're injured.
it's mental, man. Especially when you guys are coming into the running as well now.
Oh,
And in
guys,
tight race,
guess
not good
what?
to
I got
have
this.
players out.
I got the Portugal game on, and they're 1-0 up to America. Thank God for Portugal. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Continue. I just need an interjection. Share that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a good thing when they're in the title race. The running's going to happen now, having all these players out. It's really, really bad.
We're going to fall off. We are going to fall off. And the biggest giveaway would be this weekend to see what team starts against Southampton.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, Arteta wouldn't be able to pull that many players out of national team duty at once. After sending them out to suddenly recall them, you'd get called out by all the media across different countries for that.
Yeah.
And not just that, national team managers would actually definitely say something about it. Like, why is he recalling 8 players at once?
Mm-hmm.
There'll be far too much attention on it, and I genuinely think they're all injured. It's not nighttime, kid. Did you not listen to a word I just said? I swear, this kid, man, you explain things so simply to him, he never listens. Like, a national team coach the physio sent the players back. It's not mind games nighttime, kid.
Said mind games. Yeah, that's they're definitely injured. So manager World Football's pound off for that.
Now,
True.
it's not just a performance that
Wait, what? Rasta?
What was that?
My bad.
He's looking at match
Kevin
reactions.
Models page, isn't he? You go to Kevin Models page.
No, never.
He's past the bedtime. He's watching stuff to make him happy again. You know, Jamaica made him sad. But Rasta, how do you feel about the Arsenal situation? What's your point of view?
Arteta need to fuck off the Prem. Just fuck off. Yeah? Go back under your mother. Arteta, go back under your mother.
Pause.
No, bro, no bomber clot, pause. Oh, the blood clot. You have a team. You know, the blood clot Carabao Cup final. And you don't do no heart, no grit, no passion, nada, zilch. This manager should have been fucking sacked for fucking time. This manager gave Liverpool a fucking title. Retired on fucking titles. So fuck Arteta. Fuck him. Let me calm down. I'm not trying to get King channel a strike.
No, I don't get strikes from swearing. You can feel free.
Because I was gonna say so. You know what? Arteta, suck your mom blood, yeah? Or suck your mom blood, yeah? You are a bottle job, yeah? You are a fucking bottle job, you pussy. You are a pussy, Arteta.
He's no Timu version of anyone, Juju.
No one,
He's no Timu version of anyone, bro.
No man.
Arteta.
Rastauques is himself.
Yes.
Go give up your coaching badge and go back to the fucking mountains of fucking Elche, where fuck you descendants come from, yeah? Fuck you. You gave Liverpool that fucking title. You gave City a next fucking trophy. You little shit. You have the Arsenal fan base. Oh, we're doing the quad.
Fair
we're
enough.
gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do it. Yo, you ain't gonna do fuck all. You little shit.
And Juju, Arteta's the reason you have such an idiot manager right now. You do know that, right? That's why he speaks the way he does. He's copying Arteta. We're not getting on Garnacho, bro. That day is done. We're not buying your scrubs. Berta's here. Not happening.
I agree. Get out, get yourself on
Honestly, it's
Garnacho.
actually been said we're not buying any more of your scrubs, King. It's actually been said by the board and Berta. No more Chelsea rejects.
That's not
Fuck. Because Arteta doesn't have control of the transfers. He's the one obsessed with buying your ex-players. Well, that's now stopped. Finally.
Don't worry, man.
Well, no, you know what it is. It's Jackson to United. That's what you need to worry about getting out the door.
Oh no, Jackson will be easy to sell.
And then Garnacho to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Well, being an
Oh,
ex-United.
no, wait. Garnacho to Spurs. Send him to the Championship next season.
Mad. Garnacho's to Spurs.
It's not a loophole, Twisted Fate. He's still at their club, bro. Nice try. But you're not getting your little 5% out of my club, bro.
That's a loopholes.
You
Yeah.
can go to the Championship where Spurs will be next season. I'm sure they'll make use of him.
And to get Enzo Disasi to smoothen the deal. Disasi
And
might
I'll tell
actually
you
end
now
up
as
with
well, with him leaking lineups, he's definitely not going at Arsenal, bro. He's definitely not turning up at Arsenal with how he leaks a lineup. Believe me, that would not stand at Arsenal. And Arteta would look at that, even if I can't stand him, he would say no. But Berta would say no as well. But like, this guy's a liability. Exposing the lineups for two different clubs.
So I'm sorry, guys. I went on a little tangent, right? Yeah, but I fully agree, bruv. I fully agree with what you guys saying and what I said. What I said. This man gave this guy's lot club a trophy. The league should have been.
I'm on this side, bro. It's the other way around.
Rusty gave him two
Gave him
leagues,
2 trophies, yes. 2
City
leagues.
4.
Yes, and gave City 4.
Well, gave
and
us two.
Liverpool
Are
2.
you which other
Yeah,
one?
you think he was in when you guys got the title in the COVID season?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. But to be fair, you guys weren't really challengers back then, were you?
But no, he was still the manager.
You was fair point. Yeah, you were still the manager.
So my right now, my
But,
anger.
did I not tell you earlier, right? Not tonight, bro. I'm not in the mood tonight, bro. Yeah, it is, bro. Big up, Juju. It is. Yeah, it's me, mate.
Big up Juju.
Big
So for me as a rival fan, to see my main rival on the same number of titles as me, bro, I feel like somebody just took a knife and stabbed.
It won't be.
Oh, Rasta, I know how you feel. I know how you feel. King's 2 trophies behind me and City's 1 in terms of equaling my club. The moment they do, they're bigger than my club. They've won the champs.
Yes.
And that's not me being full of shit. That's being honest.
Yes. So when I say I'm fuming, I'm livid, I mean it. I mean every single word of it. But no, you're overreacting. You're negative. You just don't want to see. You just don't want to see Arsenal win anything. The one time I'm supporting Arsenal to win a fucking trophy to stop City. What the fuck happened?
Oh, Teta followed it like he does, bro. He can't win anything.
Just like
Teta can't win anything.
Mauricio is a shit coach with the U.S. men's national team. But sorry.
No. He's a great coach for the Team US, man. You can stay over there.
Potential Madrid manager there, Rusty, you're talking about.
What?
Potential next Madrid manager, I said.
If he ever goes to Real Madrid, I'll never watch a Real Madrid game ever again.
You ain't a real Chelsea fan, Juju. Man said
We're not winning the league. We're not winning the league this season.
Arsenal must win nothing.
City are not winning the league this year.
Yeah.
They are. They're winning it. I mean, just look at. They don't have the injuries Arsenal do for a start.
I wouldn't say that, TTM. I would not say that, to be fair. Because we are statistically more successful than Manchester United.
Go back to that comment. I hear you, bro.
Trophies wise, Liverpool have got more than United, so we are the most successful.
Nobody gives a fuck, blood. Nobody gives a fuck, blood. Fuck that.
Right, you know, with Arteta, right, you could drop him at the end, at literally the finish line of a race, and he'll go the opposite way. He'll invert.
But I agree with TTM comment right here. I agree. Bro, but I'm just still.
I disagree. You do have a rival. It's right next to you.
Yeah, loser pool.
Gave you a couple of spankings in recent years.
So yo, the Harry Maguire knee slide is going to be talked about for years, blood. It's going to be talked about for years, blood.
Bro, not as much as the 5-0 at your ground and the 7-0 at our ground.
I don't want to hear shit. We
and then the 4-0 at our ground as well.
At Anfield. I don't want to hear shit, blood. I don't.
Twisted Fate, you held 7 at our ground, bro. You came to our ground against your biggest rivals. You held 7 goals. We came to yours. We scored 5. And your manager, your greatest ever manager, was puffing his cheeks out. So when you beat us 5-0 at Anfield, if you ever do, if you ever beat us 7-0 at Old Trafford, you can talk, bro. Until then,
that's facts.
Respect your superiors, bro.
Man like Bottolino, Congo. Arteta would finish second in a one-horse race.
No, I think that's rumours, Guno. See, I really do think that's rumours because all season it's been by the board. It's win or bust, win the league or go. I think he's still under the same conditions. That I think is AFTV, the idiot from the Highbury squad, and Canton, Zippy, Charlie Watts, and Igal, the other mutant, the retard. It's all the spastic crew throwing that rumour out there, bro. That's what that is.
What, for Congo? First World Cup since 1974. Go ahead, Prophet. Bring up those old leagues. No one cares about the pre-Premier League era.
Leagues are leagues.
Well, no, actually, that's where you're wrong, TTM, bro. Because do you not care about all your league titles? Because that's before Premier League.
Actually, you know what? You know the Premier League changed again, name-wise, in 2016. They took the Barclays off.
But isn't there titles before the Prem as well?
Yeah, the first division and that.
It's because we're 20 each year. They don't like it, so they have to try and do the 13-2 thing.
Your whole club's history matters.
Yes. Thank you, Vidge. Thank you.
It does. It's what builds your club to where it is now.
Twisted Fate, you're saying you finished above us that year. You guys are flexing 2-1 this year, like it's a trophy. So,
bro, but it's true though. You can hold that 2-1.
Yeah, but you're saying you didn't win a trophy for 7-0.
I do not.
TTM, bro, that's wrong. You should go and learn your history about your club. You should learn about your history.
Hold it.
I hear it, TTM.
Hold that.
I hear it, bro.
Like Rasta, you know your holy Rasta.
Yeah.
Stop talking for a moment. You know your Holy Trinity, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You know your history of your club before you were born.
Yeah.
There you go. I said nothing more need to say, TTM. Nothing more to say.
As a United fan, you're supposed to know who the fuck are the Holy
You
Trinity.
know your history, really.
Yeah, you're supposed to know. No offense to TTM, but if you don't know who the fuck is the Holy Trinity, yeah, bro, you need to know who the fucking Holy Trinity are.
Well, it's one of the things from your history. I know it's big to your club.
And I'm gonna shamelessly say this: my club has 4 Ballon d'Or winners. I don't care. 4 Ballon d'Or winners, blood.
Yeah, the most emptiest trophy ever given, Rasta.
Yeah, I know.
It's rigged.
I know.
That's been rigged since 2004.
Yeah.
So Ballon d'Or is no flex, bro.
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
No, I'm saying that because
let me ask you a question here. Currently, do you think, actually overall, do you think Arsenal are bigger than Chelsea, or would you say Chelsea are bigger?
Chelsea on the verge of going above us. They're right on the edge.
So at the moment, you'd say you're still bigger?
Only slightly. Okay. Only slightly.
The only edge I'll give Chelsea
is Europe.
Is because of Europe.
But I would have a Champions League if it wasn't for UEFA and Barcelona and their little brown envelopes.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, and that referee did admit to it a few years ago as well, so no one can tell me I'm paranoid or any of this other crap. The referee admits to taking bribes in that game.
But if you ask King that, Chelsea is the biggest club in London. If you ask King.
What do you mean? Like in London?
Yeah, Chelsea's the biggest club in London, you would say.
Yeah, it's our city, man. North London, that's bottling town.
I still think
right. Ballon d'Or, it's bullshit since 2004. Don't take it seriously.
And speaking of 2004, that's the last time Arsenal were relevant. Anyway.
No, shut up, King. It's about Henry being disrespected at the height of his career over Pavel Nedved.
Well, guys, I ain't gonna lie though, but lads, we're all banter in here. Just don't.
It's all love.
This is all banter. This is what we do week in and week out. We banter each other week in and week out. Especially this bastard right here named America.
I don't do any bantering. Anyway,
I'm trying to
host the show. Let me go through the comments.
It's a bullshit trophy, bro. It means fuck all. When one African player's won it in the history, it means nothing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
anyway, let me get through the comments quickly, people, please.
Yeah, the Ballon d'Or, I don't count it as real.
Nuno Paco balanced, but Nuno has more defensive, which leads believes Bako might get the hush. But it's just works. Let's go do this first. Yeah, man, I need you to win versus Villa. I do. Hold on, you still not finished them all.
Yeah, we did, but that goes down in the history books, man. Unfortunately,
you have Max. We have Max. That's unfortunate. All right,
thank you.
The 8 in the back plus pause. Manager got from football. That's crazy. Last 20 years outside of City, who's been the biggest club, English club. Last 20 years is Chelsea. Who are you pointing at?
Who's right on my screen? Prophet is right.
That way, bro. Yeah, I'm on this side, man. There's no one there.
Yeah.
I'm doing an Arteta. I'm inverted, guys. Don't worry.
last 20 years is Chelsea.
that?
Then I think it goes City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and then probably United.
It is TTM. Look what they've won over the last 20 years. They've won every single trophy there is to win over 20 years.
Liverpool fans putting their chest up for 2 games when United finished above them more times than they have them.
Here we go, man.
More
Here we
head-to-head
go.
wins.
We're talking about not bringing history up, and then we're doing that.
Big up my boss. To be fair, people just say whatever they want to say to fit their argument.
That's it.
No one's pointing at you, bro, apart from to laugh at you being relegated.
Twisted Fate, that means nothing, bro. That means nothing to
You said I don't know my history. That's just something you chose to make.
Well, bro, you literally said you don't care about anything before you were born. That literally said you don't care about your history, does it not?
Yeah. Thanks, Vidge. Did you see Italy missed out on World Cup? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we'll
and
talk about that.
fucking Jamaica. Fuck them lots. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm still mad about it. Fuck.
That's what I'll say this year. I don't like Man United, but I respect Man United.
I don't like Liverpool, but I respect Liverpool.
I always got to say that, innit? Always.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah, but Vidge, you don't like Spurs and you don't respect Spurs.
No, I'm about to say that. Fuck Spurs. Fuck that club. Fuck that badge. Fuck that stadium. Fuck their players. Fuck Spurs.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't like any of your clubs, but yeah, I respect
And
them.
fuck their fans.
Shiver was crazy in 2004.
Yo,
Too many holy trinities, man. You have one definite holy
Anytime
trinity.
when Vidge says that, anytime when Vidge says, yo, bro, yo, what time?
See, I don't have a hatred for Liverpool. Obviously, you know my
I don't have hatred for Arsenal.
my late old man, my dad.
Let's be free, like guys. My uncle.
That's you, not Tom Kid. You're the toilet bowl, the heavily radioactive area called White Hart Shame. Get out of here, man.
Ooh, guys, my dad was an Arsenal fan and my uncle was a United fan. I support United.
You know what's funny, Rasta? My uncle and my dad were the opposites. My dad was a Liverpool fan and my uncle's a United fan.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, that's mad.
Vidge could have been one of us, man. He could have been a top fight.
I had no chance. My uncles and my granddad was, believe me, when you got a family that...
Yeah, copper, yeah.
You can't fight
with like, yeah, my whole family, it's like 5-6 generations of Arsenal fans. It's always been Arsenal. I was always destined to be Arsenal.
Me and my sister support United. And my brother, my blood brother is a Madrista.
Oh, fair enough. Anyway,
No, I'll say that Spurs, my boast, where they're going to get ruined. It's Spurs.
no. I wouldn't say Spurs.
Madison disappeared. Gallagher disappeared. Prue, he's in Trafalgar Square.
I'd say it's a bit up both. I'd say
Solanke,
also United though.
Solanke was better off at Bournemouth.
I wouldn't say Spurs. I'd say Arsenal. Look out all the injuries.
I'd say United.
At least at Arsenal, they're getting paid a good wage.
Yeah, no,
but settled. But Spurs,
your career's
you're
not.
going to lose money and go down.
Hold on a second. TTM, if you're still in the chat, TTM. Of all the United players, right? We've signed, right? Over the years. Whether it's Fergie era, after Fergie era, who's your all-time favorite player of all time? That's just one thing I wanted to ask TTM.
You know what about he think? You know what about he thinks?
Doesn't matter what you think.
Yeah, man. Let me do my comment section anyway.
This motherfucker. Yeah. And yes, gonna see. I'm fuming, bro. I'm probably gonna be mad for the rest of the week. No. I have a no.
You don't even have FA Cup this week, do you, bro?
Yeah, man.
Exactly. You gotta wait another 2 weeks yet to watch your team again.
No, you can watch the women's team tomorrow. Or today.
Fair's TTM. I feel like Berbatov didn't really get much respect when he came to us, although man did win titles with us. People love to disrespect Dimitar Berbatov, but his first touch was fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, great player.
I don't think I've ever asked you that. Who's your favorite ever United player?
Ever?
Yeah.
do you have to ask me that?
Roy Keane?
No.
CR7, bro.
CR7?
CR7, bro.
Okay.
Bro, I seen Ronaldo when he started to where he when he won the 3 titles and went to Madrid. But after CR7 was Waza.
Twisted Fate. Jokes aside, who's your favourite ever?
TTM, that's a good choice, bro. Berbatov was class, man.
Say he
You
gonna,
know that stream I did with Gianni?
yeah.
Berbatov was originally in my team. I had to take him out.
Yeah, he was. I have to say, he was a class.
But
He was just something else, man. The
Lads,
guy had no pace, but in terms of football IQ,
yes.
there wasn't anyone better on the pitch than him.
Lads, I've said this before. Dimitar Berbatov don't get the respect he deserves, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't, bro. His first touch and his ball IQ, bro. Come on, bro. He may not be the quickest or thing, but when it's in front of goal, that ball is going in the net.
You think
AJ, I'm going to say on
quick, Rasta, with great IQ in football, you don't have to have pace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, forget about that slow man. We got some questions to answer.
Slow man.
Whatever, man.
You lucky. You sitting
Hey,
behind
let me get through my comment section, then you can, gas up what Berbatov all you want. I don't care. Just let me get through this. I've got 100 comments.
No, I'm gonna start rattling this guy. I'm gonna start rattling King, guys. But yeah, King, do your thing, bro.
Whatever, man. I'm happy Jamaica out. I celebrated more.
Camel, because the rum.
Yeah, man. Like Congo beat you like a bongo, man. Hold that. Anyway.
Pause.
Anyway, man. Yeah, man.
Yo,
If you liked it. Anyway. It depends what you mean by ruined. If in terms of injuries, it's Arsenal. In terms of star players, it's probably United, and in terms of young players, it's Chelsea. First, okay.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna go leave the club. Yeah. Pause.
Okay, wait. Let me go through this shit. Hey, Mr. Good evening, Baku. He was chased out, rightly so, but why did they go and hire another Basque fraud? That's true. We lost to Villa. Prophet saying thanks to little Spurs back in
I don't have an issue with Tottenham. Twisted Fate. I've got no problem with Tottenham.
Other than Moyes as a standards nonsense. Prophet 7-0 his history don't bring up. All I can win the Women's Champions League and talk. Yeah, Women's Champions League is gonna be real soon coming up. We'll be talking about what happened in those results on Thursday. I don't respect Liverpool. Okay.
See, I respect United. I just don't like you, Twisted Fate. And when I say I don't like you, I mean the club, not you.
Shane Prophet has to be Liverpool and could have been friends in a different lifetime. That's funny. Okay, so he's just saying fuck Arsenal in different ways. Roy Keane is mine. Oh, so Roy Keane's your favorite player for United.
Oh, wow.
Iron Disciple, what's your favorite player for West Ham? Let me know. I'm gonna say Fernando Fernandes just to rattle Rasta even more.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, but tell your real one, because it definitely ain't Bruno. It definitely ain't Bruno.
Oh, now there's a name I've heard in a while. Twisted Fate, Veron.
Varane was trash for Chelsea and United.
But that's a name I've not heard in a while. I didn't think he was that great at their club. But Yap Stam, he was class, man.
Twisted Fate, brother.
Never should have sold him.
The thing is, Varane wasn't that great at United.
I think someone's at my door.
No worries. How are you feeling about your game against Bayern Munich? Oh, in the women's.
I was thinking United, Bayern Munich. If it's women's, that makes sense.
5:45 p.m. Well, to do a watch along for that one. Okay, cool. There's not much else in the comment section. Big up everybody inside.
Big up.
Any news on your end? Prophet, Liverpool, anything? Anything been?
What regarding Slot? Do you mean or just in general?
Anything in general?
Yeah. So Frimpong's out injured again. So that's now fit right back again. As for Slot, I mean, look, the Alonso stuff is heating up more and more every day. People are basically saying it's a done thing now. So I'm just gonna listen to what people are saying, I guess. Man, I expected the change to be made. You know what I'm saying? I think the worst
for
thing that
who?
could have happened for Slot was that King
Who's gonna coming in? Who's the name coming in?
for
Slot.
was there's only one really, isn't there? It's gonna be Xabi Alonso. So you know, to be fair, I think he's the most realistic one. I don't think Enrique is realistic. I don't think one or two other names are realistic. He's the only realistic one I think is in the market. So yeah, I expect the change to get made in the summer, and yeah, that's that, and
Big up, Si.
big up, mate. That's that, and yeah. So we haven't got a fit right back now going into that PSG game away and the City game away. So it's probably going to be Soboslai right back again, which isn't great news to be fair. It's not.
Wait,
so.
no right backs at all.
Yeah, Bradley's out till 2027. Thanks to Martinelli. So yeah, that it's a position that I think we need to look at in the summer now. Getting in another right back, I can't lie. I do think we need to look at that position again. But yeah, as for everything else, I said the worst thing that could have happened for Slot is that Xabi Alonso became available throughout the season. I think if Alonso was still at Madrid, and oh, okay, bitch. Sorry about that. Apologies, mate. But yeah, I think I completely lost my train of thought. Then what was I saying? Yeah, I think because he's become available, it's a bad thing for Slot. If he wasn't available, I think we'd be in a shit position because there'd be no one to replace him with. But now that he's in the market, I expect it to get the change to get made.
Yes, it looks like LS size. So LSC size basically saying the same thing I said to you, Prophet.
Xabi's
It might be
okay.
worth seeing,
No, look, it's definitely a
Right.
risk. Yes, I agree.
I mean,
It's
it might have been
definitely-
worth seeing him go to a different club. How he bounces back after the Madrid job. And
I hear what you mean, Bob, but he has to prove himself again, regardless whether what we think happened at Madrid was on him or not. But he has to prove himself again in his next job and try and make it look like he wasn't the problem Madrid were. So if it's at Liverpool, again, I think it's a risk we have to take. I can't lie, because we can't do another year with Arne Slot. We can't. So I'd try and get someone else, but I don't think anyone else is realistic out there. I genuinely don't. So yeah, man, it's a risk and it can backfire, but I think it's one we need to take.
100%.
I do
100%.
think
Is
it's
it's
right.
gonna be
yeah,
risky.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, really, don't you? So you've got to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will work out. I think
Yeah, I
his
think
time.
it
At,
will.
I think his time at Madrid. It wasn't him. It was the players for me. Big up, Twisted Fate. Okay, yeah. Favorite.
I'll say
So,
this though, yeah. For me,
Burn was one of your favorite. That's sick.
I think Alonso needs to have 2 good seasons before he gets a big amount of money, because we gave Slot a lot of money after 1 year, and that's not gone well. So for me, I want to see Alonso have a good first season, then a good second season, then maybe give him a lot of backing in the window, because I don't want to make the same mistake twice.
You know what makes it awkward for you to properly start judging him early? There's not going to be much pre-season, is there? Because you've got World Cup.
Yeah, that's another issue. Yeah.
Pre-season, you
That's-
could give it a
that's why I
fair
would've-
for the
I would have
season.
bought him in. Yeah, I would have bought him in through the season, because he could have had some time to get to know some of the players before the World Cup, have a pre-season with them, bring some signings in. Now it's kind of going to be a bit of a rush in pre-season and then going into next year.
Have you not? You know, if you're right back, surely you've got someone in your academy that can do that role.
There is, but Calvin Ramsey, but Slot doesn't really trust the guy, so it's going to be Soboslai or Curtis Jones.
So give him a chance. It's a cup game this weekend, isn't it? So
Xabi
let him
Alonso.
have a go.
A lot of logic behind his decision of course come from the same place. He probably doesn't have. I hope not TTM. I hope not. But you can never say never, I guess, right? You can never say. I'm not going to sit here and say he's going to cook this, that. I'm cautious. I am cautious.
Big up, Twisted Fate. Take care, bro.
Big up, Twisted.
I wouldn't say that Xabi Alonso is the same as Amram, because Xabi Alonso did it in a top 4, top 5 league, like against Bayern, and went unbeaten.
I think a lot of
That
people forget as well.
that level was unreal.
Yeah.
Also, Dortmund are in there as well, giving them competition.
Yeah. They were never cruising before he came there. They were a team that never did anything.
Yeah.
That's how unlikely it was for someone to do something in that league with Bayern Leverkusen. They were called Bayern Leverkusen.
It won't happen, AJ. It will be Szoboszlai or Jones. I can confidently say. I don't have an issue with Szoboszlai at right back. I think he does well there, but it's not his natural position. I'd rather see him somewhere.
No,
where
you
he
can see it hurt the play going forward, having him there.
Yeah.
And let's be real, he's probably your best goal scorer this season, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Twisted Fate. Squad players were appreciated. The unsung heroes.
Yeah, they should be appreciated again, really.
Yeah, but a lot of squad players nowadays are shit anyway, so let's be honest with you. The quality of football in general is down in terms of player quality. So
Correct me if I'm
some
wrong, guys,
benches are good, but most of them aren't.
What was the formation Alonso played at Leverkusen? Was it a 3-4-3 or was it a
I have
3-5-2?
no idea, bro. I didn't watch him.
King might know the answer to that. I'm sure it was a 3-5-2 with two strikers. It must have been. It was something with 3 at the back. 3-4-3.
Yeah, it was 3-5-2, but he can also play 4-2-3-1. He can change it.
Yeah, so
He's not rigid with his formation. He can adapt to the players that he has. But your team needs a free at the back system because it would work for you, the fullbacks, the type of fullbacks you have. Jambalone is horrible. I promise you'll hate him. He needs to with a trophy win in the mid-table club before you trust him. Believe me, I understand all these new coaches. Fair enough. Anyway, bless up, lads. I've got to go bed early morning tomorrow and it's already past 1. All right, good night, Twisted Fate. Have a good night. The big point for me, how he dealt with players' ego, and he doesn't have a lot of experience.
To be fair, LFC, so our squad doesn't have egos like Madrid, though. We don't have egos. Yeah, we got Van Dijk, Salah, and them who are proven, but they don't have big egos.
Salah's leaving as well.
Salah's leaving, yeah. So you can say, yeah, we got Alisson and Van Dijk there, but they're not players with huge egos. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Madrid,
you need players with ego in your team. You do need a player or two with ego.
Yeah, you do. A player that's just got something about them, you know what I'm saying? Just got that.
They've got that swagger about their play and they do what they need to do.
Liverpool is a club challenge for Champions League. You see, we get undermined by players like Madrid. He was an
Okay. So
yeah, but I think Madrid is a very unique situation because their players were arrogant to the level of who they are, especially Mbappe, Vinicius. Like, I don't think there's any manager that could go there that has any, even a winning experience or even at his level that would have gone there and done.
You have
well
to be
with
a
that
certain
squad.
caliber, I think, like an Ancelotti type.
No, but he even failed with them. That's why he got
Yeah,
fired.
they affected him as well, Prophet. Look at last season.
Yeah.
They weren't listening to him either. They just those players don't listen to anyone. That's why they have a side man as the coach because he just says yes, boss, no, boss. You do what you want, boss. That's what he just tells the players to go out and play.
The thing is, it's been a problem at that club for a while, isn't it? Player power.
No, I haven't heard.
Man said side man as coach. That is mad.
Yeah, was his name Arbeloa? He's probably he's the same age as them or some of the players.
Liverpool, Prophet, your former player, isn't it?
Arbeloa, yeah, someone who gets forgotten. He's very forgotten.
But
he was a former Liverpool player.
Kingy doesn't have any exceptions at Bayern. 3-4. Oh, so it was a 3-4-3. Oh, my bad. So open to concede countless chances per game. They were lucky that they never ran into a team that were ready for them tactically. What happened in? Okay, what happened in the?
Fair enough,
against the perfect print. Fair enough.
Now I'm hungry as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Liverpool should go aspire to the standards of Madrid.
I agree with him on that one. Yes.
Yeah, but Madrid right now isn't standards. If anything, they are backwards. A lot of their players are overpaid, overpriced, overrated. That's why they're not going to win anything this year. So Madrid standards is like, let's be honest here, they're not winning anything this year. They're probably going to lose the league. They ain't winning the Champions League. They'll probably get knocked out by Bayern in the next round because they're coming up against a team versus superstars. For me, Madrid right now is like the Galacticos era, and if you remember the Galacticos era, they weren't successful during that time because it was egos. It was players that didn't listen to the manager. It was players that thought they could do all things on their own. And guess what? If you have too many egos, it doesn't matter how great the manager is; they're not going to be successful.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Pep doesn't deal with egos like that. He makes sure that the players are willing to do what they need to do for him. Same with Mourinho, same with Ancelotti, same with the top managers. Once a player, like, if they can't mold a player to actually play for them, they'll get rid of them.
Yeah.
They will get rid of them. If a player says to them, "Oh, I need to be starting," they'll get rid of them. Because in the end of the day, it shouldn't be up to the players. It should be up to the manager where they play, how they play, and if they play. And once players start getting involved in that process, you're not successful at all. And I think Madrid in this current era aren't going to be successful if the players are in charge. It doesn't work in football. German football is nothing like English football. True, but it's still a top league. In order to listen, a manager that's successful in the top league can be successful in England.
Look at Pep. Pep was at the Bundesliga before he came to City.
Yeah, Spain, Bundesliga. Look at Mourinho. He was in Portugal. People say that's a wash league. But what he did in Portugal and in his time in Portugal and the Champions League, he came to England and dominated. In the end of the day, the right coach for the right group of players can be successful.
In regards to AJ's comment there about us being a bigger club because of the Champions League, and the same, I think trophy-wise we are bigger than Manchester United. I think we are the most successful, but I think but listen, hear me out.
Let him finish.
Yeah, I think we are bigger in that aspect, but I think globally, I think United are more well known.
Yeah, that's 100% correct. That is 100%
I think they have more fans worldwide, and I think more people probably know who Man United are than Liverpool. So that's why I think it probably makes them bigger.
I don't know. I think you have a huge following worldwide.
Oh, we do.
They're not as vocal as United fans, if you get what I mean.
You see, in New York, Prophet, you have a lot of Scousers over there. A lot.
Oh, really?
A lot of Scousers, bro. Where I work, I'm surrounded by Scouts, Arsenal, Chelsea, and two Spurs fans.
They're always the minority, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh my God, bro. Oh, I ran into Spurs co-worker today. Man looks so depressed, bro. He's like, "Yay, we getting this derby." I'm like, "You're getting relegated." Oh my God. That shit is too funny though, guys. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna lie, when it comes to the Man United Liverpool talk, it depends on the metric you're talking about in terms of bigger. Because Liverpool are more successful. Liverpool are more successful. They have more Champions Leagues. They have the same amount of league titles. They have more trophies overall. Man United are the bigger club in terms of popularity, but Liverpool are the more successful team.
That's what I meant.
That's what I would say. But I'd rather be the more successful club than the more popular.
That's how I kind of look at the Arsenal-Chelsea thing as well. I think, again, Chelsea have the Champions League, but I think Arsenal are more well-known globally than Chelsea.
Oh, yeah. Arsenal are the more popular club.
Yeah.
Soon we won't be the biggest club in London, the way things are going.
Yeah.
And that's true. They got a huge following in Australia too, as well, Suj.
Yeah. Arsenal are more popular. We're more successful, especially during this period of time. So as much as Vig may hate Arteta, he needs him to pull his foot out his arse and win the title this year.
Yeah, he does. 22 years I've waited.
Yeah.
I've tripled in age since then. That's how bad it is.
That's true.
Anyway, we've talked about a bit Arsenal and their injury woes. Talk about Liverpool. Rasta.
Yes,
United. Any news on your end? Updates?
Honestly, I've heard that the club are making inquiries into our midfield, which they should, because bro, Casemiro leaving. We need somebody that's gonna Just gonna battle in that midfield, and we need squad depth. The Maguire's contract being renewed, like honestly, it don't really care because I feel like we do need a squad depth player. Although he's kind of injury prone too. I honestly, at purpose, I wanted him to leave, but whatever. The contract is done. Kobe Mano, I need that contract to be ironed out and finished ASAP for Kobe Mano. I feel like they're gonna give Carrick the job. I really do because which other manager out there is Andre Onana? I don't want you back at Man United.
I seen that news that you wanted to come back.
I don't want you back at Man United. Stay your little moron self in Istanbul or whatever the heck club you're playing at right now. I don't want you back. If I hear that you're back in Manchester, bro, I will find you. Like Taken, like the movie Taken, I will find you. Yeah. And honestly, guys, I'm just looking forward to next season. I know we're gonna qualify for Champions League, whether we finish second, third, fourth, fifth. I just want us to be back in Champions League. I know it's going to be difficult. Yeah, it's World Cup year. I did say I wanted the ownership, Jim the Rat, Ballhead Omar Barada, and Pause Jason Wilcox to do something, and they have. But do I still fully trust them? No, because thus far they failed to sack 2 managers. Yeah.
Who's the midfielder you're looking at? Do you know?
Wharton.
I said it. I did say to you, it should be him. You guys should go after for replace Casemiro. It would make the most sense. That's probably the one you'd likely to get out of him and Anderson. Because Palace, I think they're on their way down next season.
True. Honestly,
I would have known this. He would see this, bro. Obviously, as they walked out, Guay's gone.
True.
So he'll be gone soon as well.
True. AJ, I don't know. I don't know. I heard that too. I seen the reports. And I spoke to a friend of mine that is connected in football. He can't really tell me everything, but I've spoken to the individual. But all I'm saying, guys, I'm just looking forward to next season. Next season, we need to hit the ground running. We don't have time to wait on nada, zilch. So Ineos, you better get every bumbleclad thing right this summer, please. We were laughing. Last season I got PTSD on the Scammerim. As much as I didn't like Eric Ten Hag, we would have won that Europa League final, you know. We would have won that under Ten Hag. But brother, oh God, man. And honestly, we need to get rid of Shaw. I don't rate Luke Shaw. I don't. I think he's only playing good so he could get in the World Cup squad. Honestly, that's just.
It's 2026. He should have gone years ago. Luke Shaw from your
bro. I know. And I want Mason Mount gone. I want Garbage gone. Get rid of Garbage. Get rid of the PSG. I am personally gonna sue you.
Wait, for anything else, comments.
But honestly, man. Honestly, lads, I'm a little optimistic for next season, but I'm not gonna get too excited. I'm not gonna get too gassed because I know this team like the back.
Don't worry, Vigil. We'll get to the question once Rasta's finished.
I know this team like the back of my hand. So I just want right now. It's like a brush of fresh air. It's vibes FC again. Long may the vibes continue. And honestly, lads, I'm gonna make my final say on this. Arteta, if you don't win the league, you're mad.
Well, you know me, mate. I ain't gonna be in England at the end of the season. I'm off to Amsterdam.
And all I have to say is, on this slot, I feel like he's getting sacked. And the De Zerbi appointment to Spurs is too little, too late for all of that because they need to get used to the manager's style of play. And De Zerbi don't really do well at clubs in the first 5 games. So they listen. Maybe in the second or third game, Spurs you might get relegated. And I'm not gonna really talk too much about United, guys. I just want the club to move in the right direction next season. That's all I want. Sort out the midfield, and whether it's Carrick or whoever making me a capable manager, preferably Carrick. Yeah, preferably Carrick. Win me a domestic trophy. That's all I want.
In regards to Slotty, I'll say this, Rasta. I'm never going to say never because you never know. But I think for now, I'll say I think I'm 85% sure he goes, 15% sure he stays. So
No, he has to fucking go, bro. He has to leave.
Yeah. He does.
He has to go, bro. That brother bro, listen. You're the defending champions.
I know.
You lot spend 500 million, blood. Brother. What? No.
I know. No. I am glad though that we are gonna get rid of him. I am glad that even though he's won the league, the club are still like, no, we are gonna get rid of you and replace you. I do like that the club are doing that, to be fair, because not trying to throw shade, certain man haven't won nothing and they've still got their manager in charge. So I'm glad FSG are doing the right thing there.
Yeah, one thing I can tell you, one thing I can say about Vigilante. Vigilante speaks the truth. He says this, and he speaks the facts. He doesn't sugarcoat anything or nothing like that. Yeah, he said it's either win or F off. So win or F off. That's it.
Vigilante, answer this.
I already did in the chat, so I was going to answer, but you guys kept talking, so I quickly answered AJ.
No, it's all good.
Well, did you answer about Rennie Slaggers?
Anyway.
Yeah, I believe it does help because Kroenke's there every time the trophy's lifted and having to give these players the winners' medals, and he's not every time it's the men's, it's a loser's medal, or he's seeing them fall out before the final. So I believe it is having an effect because I don't know if you saw the trophy lift on the League Cup, AJ, but Josh Kroenke was right behind the City players. That trophy was right under his nose, and good.
Is he the old man or is he the old man's son?
He's the son. He's the one that he's actually in control of the club.
Okay.
He's giving it to the hillbilly.
All right.
So Silent Fan has stepped away, and the hillbilly is taken over with the inbreds.
So what? The son's worse than the dad, basically. You know.
Well, he's a hillbilly, bro. I mean, look at him. I mean, he looks inbred. Look at the beard. We should be drinking moonshine somewhere, hiding in a cave.
I said moonshine hiding in a cave, blood.
Yeah, Josh Kroenke, get out of here. That's when I'll be excited. When you leave my club, then I'll be excited.
Be excited, guys.
God, Vigilante,
take Arteta with you and win the dog, his lemons, his light bulbs, his speakers, and his cult. Take them all with you and leave my club.
The fact that I seen a clip that the man was playing "You'll Never Walk Alone" and Real Madrid song, I'm like, what is he on, bro? And the thing for me is squeeze the lemons.
Oh, bro, you know those speakers? I'll tell you now, if Tony Adams or Vieira was the captain, those things are stamped into the ground and launched out the training pitch. The moment they're walking on the pitch, they'll be walking towards them to take the speakers off them and throw them away. What a load of bullshit. And who needs music when you're training? You need to hear the coach and know what you're doing.
Yeah, you do. You do need that. Anyway, well, we talked about Arsenal, we talked about Liverpool, talked about United. Obviously, the City rep.
Chelsea.
The City rep is
Chelsea.
Excuse me. I'm trying to get to it. I'm trying to host.
We could discuss Nighttime Kids Club a little bit. Give him his flowers.
No, who cares about his team? The Zerbi's your manager. Well done. You know what? We'll give him a little round of applause.
I'll be honest with that De Zerbi comes across like a Conte type guy. He says it how it is, and with the way Tottenham's board is, that is a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh wait, you know what? We will talk about Liverpool. No, but it's about Spurs.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they're going down. What we talking about? They don't learn, do they? They brought another manager that has previous experience in the Premier League, but that was in Brighton under a good system, good players, playing a good style of football. That was.
Your mic's cutting out a bit.
Yeah, your mic's cutting out a bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, wow. So what I was saying was, okay, we'll talk quickly about Tottenham before we go into the Row Club, a Row Club in London. They're making the same mistakes. They're bringing in a manager that was at Brighton previously, but he was playing under a good system with Graham Potter's players, playing with some good football, etc., etc. Was it before or after Graham Potter? I don't know, but all I know is that, yeah, for me, his time at Brighton, he was under a good system with good players, good recruitment, everything that Tottenham do not have. They have 7 games left, and they're trying to stay in the Premier League. De Zerbi isn't the type of coach that you bring in for the last 7 games of a relegation battle. De Zerbi's the coach that you bring in that summer when you're already safe and you can look to recruit players and he can tell you, okay, I want this, that, and that, the third, get rid of this, that, and the third, and then go on from there with a competent sporting director. This is another dumb move, in my opinion. But Prophet, what do you think?
I think there's a lot of controversy about this because of the whole Greenwood thing. So a lot of people are happy that he's been appointed as Tottenham manager. That the club are getting a lot of stick because of the whole Greenwood situation and what happened a while back. But I do think he's a good coach. I think for the league it could be a good thing because he does play good football. He does have his teams playing some nice football. So from a Tottenham perspective, I don't think it's a good thing. But from like a league perspective, I think it can be good to see Tottenham play some decent football if they stay up or if they go down regardless. But I agree, he's not the manager you bring in for a relegation scrap. He's someone I think you bring in if you're looking to get Europe, like Europa League, Conference League. Then I think he's good. But if you're in a relegation battle, he doesn't know nothing about relegation. He knows nothing about relegation.
Has he even been he hasn't been in a relegation?
He has in his first job, I think, in his very, very first job.
What job was that?
Yeah. I think it was Como, something like that, somewhere like that. In Italy, some job there. I think he was in a relegation battle there, if I'm correct. Might not be Como, it might have been a different club, but are they going to stay up?
Sassuolo? Are you talking about?
That's it. I think that's the club's name.
So that was in 2021, 2018, 2020. So since then, he's been at Shakhtar, Brighton, and Marseille.
Yeah.
I don't know. If he could listen, I'll put the positive spin on it. If I was thinking of a positive way, the positive spin is if they do stay up, he will be a good manager for them over the next couple of years. But it'll take a lot of time to implement that style of football.
I just don't think it's the right appointment right now. They need someone who's going to keep them actually up with defensive football so they don't concede goals. Playing attacking football, you're going to leave yourself wide open. And as well, they're suffering a lot of injuries as well as my club. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, really, I had a look, right? Big Sam's free. Neil Warnock is free. 2 managers perfect for that sort of job. Walk in there, sort them out defensively for the few months, keep them up, and then you get De Zerbi in.
Yeah, that's what I would have.
That's just common sense, really, to me.
Yeah. I mean, is there any players
in the relegation fight, so I wouldn't know. No, some kid, you're missing the point. They're defensive managers whose specialty is keeping teams in a league.
Honestly,
that's what you need, bro. You need a manager who's going to sort your defense out, and then especially the naivety in your players.
Honestly, guys, I feel like from the second North London derby, let's be fair here, they should have sacked Thomas Frank.
But I think.
The second North London derby, sack Thomas Frank and get De Zerbi in.
That's because they got the wrong ones night time.
Maybe that you could have seen them probably on 35 to 38 points already. But no, they waited when the shit hit the fan, and the shit did hit the fan because they went and got Igor Tudor. I never heard of this manager until King said he spoke to a person that's a Juve fan and they say he's shit, right? My condolences to Igor Tudor and his father, yeah? But you got somebody that only got you 1 point. 1 point. And you won a game. They won a game in the Champions League that didn't count. So yeah, it's dark days and dark time. I said they should have got Harry Redknapp because he knows Tottenham. He knows the club. You know, I'll get somebody that you know that's guaranteed you for you to stay up. Deserby, and if Deserby do keep them up, fairs to them, yeah. But at the same time, the Enoch and Levy, all of them need to f off, bro, because they only care about the money. They don't care about they don't care about winning anything. And Ange beat us in the final, gave them a trophy, and they sacked him. The one manager actually got it over the line. You sacked him, and Ange came out and said they're not a big club, they're Spursy, and I'm just like, bro, I don't know. So it's the dark days for Tottenham right now. It's dark days, and long may continue. But seriously though, nighttime kid, you don't deserve this. You feel me? Because you were. I guess this is the first time you've seen Tottenham win. Brother, I'm not gonna lie though, bro. Spurs is one of the founder clubs of the Prem. So if they do get relegated, bro, it's curtains. It's curtains.
I'm looking forward to it, and nighttime kid does deserve it. He called Richarlison R9 for that blasphemy itself.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah, man, hold that. He can hold it.
Prophet, because it seems you failed. Chelsea have to pick up your slack.
Yeah, man, giving them a point.
Right, in the Tottenham, we have Tottenham, yeah.
That was Igor Tudor's only point. Liverpool, you know, that's crazy.
Yeah, one win against Atletico, and then he leaves you after during one game, and that was at Anfield.
Oh wow,
that's crazy. That's the legacy of Liverpool, man. Giving Tudor his only point.
It's not the first time we've done it, man.
Richarlison is an Evertonian blood, man. Is that Evertonian blood?
Yeah. Oh yeah. R9 did R9 score against you?
Richarlison did score against.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, R9.
I remember.
Yeah.
I had to call him R9 just to troll you. Yeah, man. I remember them days. Yeah, man. It was a bad day for you.
Blood, bro.
Yeah, it's what it is. Anyway, you know, that was the Tottenham segment, and we move. Anyway, we're flying away from relegation now, moving up the table.
Your mic, King.
What's happening? Is it? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but just then it was cutting out.
1 second.
I agree, TTM. I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it cutting out?
No, it's all right now. And plus, it may not be what everyone thinks that situation.
King, do you think there's anyone in the Tottenham squad that Deserby can get a tune out of?
Yeah, there are players, like his defense is decent. Like, I don't think his defense was ever bad. It's just the injuries to all the creative players. They lost their two best creators. They do have their striker back in terms of Solanke, so maybe they can get a tune out of him. But attacking wise, their wingers are dead. Like, it's Tell, a few others. Who else? Yeah, the wingers aren't good. They don't. Do they have Kudos back? Is Kudos back? Please let me know.
No, he's not. I think some of them aren't going to be back till next season.
Yeah, so it just depends on who they have available, really. Because attacking wise, I don't think there's a lot available. Let's see. Let's look at the players they had. So Tell, Solanke, Richarlison, Kolo Muani, Javi Simmons. Yeah, man. It's just the attacking wise, they don't have I don't think they have the players to suit his style. They have some players that can play good football. Like Javi Simmons can play good football, but he needs other players around him.
Yeah.
Or in all honesty.
I think if Tottenham are I think Richarlison will be the one to keep them up, because I think, while I don't rate him, I think he's probably the one in the Tottenham team that might just be the one who's able to keep them up. So they are going to need to get him firing, I think.
Yeah.
Big up Deontay.
Big up Danchum. It's mad though, bro. Come on, guys. 3 more likes for 15 likes for King, guys. Let's get King to 15 likes, lads. But the whole situation, though, I'm not gonna lie, man. The whole situation, bro.
Are you surprised that he took the job? Now, guys, are you surprised that the Zerbi took the job?
I mean, if he must believe that he can keep them up.
No, bro. Listen, I don't know how much money they offered him, bro. But listen, it's always about the money, bro.
Yeah.
It's always about the money. So, and I heard Nighttime Kid said something in the chat earlier that Levy wants to sue XYZ, but bro, I feel like for us to even take them serious, bro, they just need to get rid of their ownership, because one of their owners is always in the Caribbean on a fucking yacht, and he only comes to England 3 times per season. Who have to do fuck all.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Greenwood
Yeah.
is never making it back to England.
Yeah.
I feel like with that situation, I feel like for a club to bring Greenwood back, it just adds extra stuff to the club that you don't really need PR wise, and also every stadium you're gonna get booed. Every game booed.
Yeah.
It's just like even maybe your own home fans might even boo him. So
honestly, I think it's best for him to stay in Europe.
Yeah. As great of a player as he is, and a great of a talent he is, I think he's probably one of the most talented players that have come out of United in a while. And he's shown it with his time at.
And honestly, I think he should stay at Marseille. I don't know who's Marseille coach right now, but I did watch a few matches, and bro, baller, elite, absolute baller.
Yeah.
So honestly, lads, I feel like
I think they would get promoted back, AJ. I do think they would.
They got quality. Let's not be like, they got quality,
yeah.
But I feel like it's a mentality thing. But it's like they don't care, bro. Like I remember when we was at Old Trafford playing them, I'm watching the game. Thomas Frank is giving Randy Venn instruction, and he just standing there ignoring the manager.
Yeah.
No, that was Tudor. But they were listening to him.
That was the North London derby. Yeah.
The North London derby. Sorry, yeah, my bad. They were ignoring Tudor. So, bro, it's like it's up here. Like, it's up
that's
here.
It, bro. Mentality.
He should have been fined for that, really, because that's petulance, ignoring a manager.
Yeah.
To be fair, bro, I don't think that City game at home did any justice for their players, because their players would have seen the way the fans were acting and thought, okay, this is the mentality, we can get away with certain things. So I think that's a big reason why they are where they are now, and the players don't care either, because that mentality, I think, has kind of seeped into the players
through the whole club. Through the whole club. The fans' mentality seeps into the players, seeps into the manager. But it's an ownership problem, I feel like, because the ownership decides whether the club wants to be serious or not, and then it just goes down from there. And then the fans live off that. So, for example, like for Arsenal, for example, their ownership provides that the Arsenal fans live off hope. They hope for next season. They hope for something, but it's never gonna come. That's a United, similar kind of situation. I think a lot of the bigger clubs are similar to that. City is ownership is built off of, we're gonna win. Whatever we need to do, we're gonna win. So you can see it within the City fans that all they want to do is win. And then Chelsea fans, who were around for Roman Abramovich era, all they want to do is win. But then you can see it's starting to seep into the Chelsea fans about, no, it's okay, we're out of this. It's okay. If you look at the younger Chelsea fans that didn't see the Roman period, it's a different mentality, and because the PR that the ownership is bringing down into it's okay not to do this, okay not to do that. The PR of we're gonna get this youngster, that youngster is gonna be a 5-year plan. It's gonna be 101 different phases. It's gonna be this and that. It seeps into the fans' mentality, so you can see that Chelsea's fans are slowly eroding from that elite mentality that they once had into this kind of similar mentality to the not all, but Arsenal fans, United fans.
Vast majority of my fans are.
It's like we all grew up seeing what our club used to be, but this new generation of fan, they make it.
I had to rely on 80s stuff, bro. primarily.
I get what you're saying because I told you me.
This has probably been our best era now.
Yeah, me, King, and Vig, and some of the men in
Yeah.
the chat probably seen the best and the highest heights of the Premier League. Yeah,
Yeah.
But some of these new generation fans, bro, some of the shit I hear them be talking, I'm like, brother, what? What are you smoking, blood?
TikTok, innit, bro? People see a highlight of a player on TikTok and think he's good.
Yeah. It's highlight fans, it's stats
And let's
fans,
be
it's
honest,
fans
bro,
that don't watch full 90s.
You can do things on TikTok to make a player look really, really good.
Oh, yeah,
And in
yeah,
reality,
It's
it's it.
easy to create narrative from clips. It's not hard.
They've been doing that from YouTube. Do you see the YouTube compilations of a new signing? You look at a player like, oh, we got something here, but then when he plays for you, nothing.
You're like, yeah, this guy's crap.
Fucking shit, bro. Yeah, but guys,
Big up, bro. TTM.
I gotta
Big
say
up.
this.
Set you
Big up, man. Big up, man. TTM, big up yourself,
Big
bro.
up, nighttime kid.
Thank you for joining us on the stream, my brother. And listen, stick around, man. We do weekly shows every week, and we do watch-alongs as well, man. Bless them.
Big up, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that's the mentality that fans are starting to have. So yeah, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. But yeah, anyway, I've stalled it long enough. We've talked about the sadness
man.
of
Let's
Tottenham.
talk about the proper Chelsea, man.
Talked about all your clubs.
Big up,
Obviously,
Big up, man.
Big up. Obviously, what's it called? The fifth member's not here, so we won't talk about City. But who cares? You know, all I need them to do is win the league. If they don't win me the league, they're dead to me. But anyway, Chelsea Football Club. What can I say? What can't I say?
AJ, can you drop everyone's links? Sorry, King. TTM's asking for the links.
Yeah,
That's all
man.
good.
Do it for
That's all
AJ.
good.
Yeah, we've got the top mod in the building, AJ. So we'll.
AJ, go on then, brother. Work
Yeah,
your
man,
magic.
drop the man them links, yeah. But no, King. Before you even say nothing, I just gotta say this, right?
Yes.
I remember when you guys got Jose, bro, and you guys were coming up on the Jose, and then after Jose, you got this manager and this manager. I've seen the birth of Chelsea, and I'm seeing the demise of Chelsea. Yeah, in a sense, right? So you, as a Chelsea fan, how do you feel? How you feel about that? Give me an honest and raw opinion on that.
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I feel like the government took my club away from me. That's how I feel. I knew at the time that it was unjustly. I knew at the time it was a farce. Roman was an owner that all he cared about was winning. All he cared about was helping us dominate. And it started off from the moment that he wasn't allowed back in the country.
Managers.
Yeah, it started off when he wasn't allowed in the country. We fell off from there, started to fall off from then. So even before the new ownership came in, the fall off started from then because the plans for the stadium, the plans for players, the amount of money invested into the club was getting less and less and less because I think like he knew that his time was up soon. It's as if he knew. And then obviously the war happens, whatever. The government takes our club, nearly liquidates us within weeks. They literally put in rule stakes because of our owner that didn't have links to what was happening, was anti it.
Because he was an oligarch. Simple.
Yeah, he had a Jewish passport, had European passports, was actually trying to stop the whole occasion. Nearly liquidated our club. We became Boris Johnson's Blues. We were under control of the government towards the end of that year. Roman was forced to sell the club within a short period of time and was told, "Oh, you're gonna have to sell this club by this date." And guess what? We got a consortium that bought us.
Yeah.
In Blueco. Now, they were the best out of a bad bunch. The other ones that could have owned us were Ineos, Lewis Hamilton and the man. The other ones was I think it was Weiss or something like that. They had other issues that were political issues that I didn't like about them. And then finally it was Blueco. Now, ever since Blueco has owned us, they were given a remit.
That's true.
And the remit was they have to own the club for 10 years. They can't take money out of the club. It was called the Glazers clause because obviously the Glazers bought United on debt and took money out every year. So the Roman basically put in rules for that not to happen, and it was said to invest. You have to invest 1 billion into the club as well, etc., etc. They've done that within. They've invested more than that within a couple years, but they've done it the wrong way. For me, they've made too many mistakes, not in terms of recruitment, in terms of sporting directors, and in terms of managers. The first big mistake was getting rid of Tuchel at the time. For me,
I agree.
And also not keeping around Peter Cech and Maria Gaskonova just for a little piece, just to have a better transition period. That was the first mistake, because a lot of the transfers from that first summer, up until recently, we were dealing with them. Raheem Sterling, 300 something K a week, wasted. The Koulibaly deal, the Fofana deal, still a problem to this day. A couple other deals within that first summer wasn't good enough, and we needed an actual sporting director during that time. Then when they flipped two sporting directors, they got one from Southampton and one from Brighton, and they put the remit of under 25s, young players, young talent, etc., etc. Now some have been successes, your Casados, your Estavals, etc., etc. But then they make dumb decisions like Garnacho, like Badashile, like Disasi, like Tosin, stuff like that. So you make some good
in Europe, Jehovah's Son.
Yeah, you make some good transfers, you make some bad ones, and etc. etc. The manager's situation has been worse and worse and worse. Graham Potter failed. Pochettino failed. Enzo Maresca actually was successful, won a couple trophies, and you didn't get rid of him for sporting reasons. You got rid of him because he told the sporting directors to do their job properly. And he was speaking facts, because the sporting directors in the previous two windows didn't do their job properly. And in January, this past January, didn't do their job properly. We needed a centre-back. They spent the whole January trying to look for an expensive jacket. That jacket's going over to Liverpool now in the summer. And then instead, they brought back a youngster that was already on loan that they could have done at the start of the window. And he doesn't get played. Then you bring in this other manager, Liam Rossini. First of all, he's a brother. I want him to be successful. But I'm sorry, why is a black man managing Chelsea? You know what the fans have done in the past. The man pushed a man off a train. The man have done... You know what our team is about. And you got a brother in Come on, man. You're just asking for them to be sending him DMs that he doesn't want. And he was in
Preach, brother, preach.
And he left, and his only jobs were Hull and Strasbourg. Hull he got fired from, and Strasbourg he was 7th. He wasn't even competing in Ligue 1. It's not like he was up there fighting year in year out with PSG, doing a wonderful job, doing the greatest thing. No, he wasn't. So every manager has been worse and worse and worse and worse. Enzo Maresca was the one light out of those managers, and you got rid of him because he told the sporting directors to do their job. Now we go into this season. Out of the League Cup semi-final, told before that it was okay to not win the League Cup. Disgusting. Nowhere near in the Premier League race. Could finish anywhere from 5th to 10th easily, even worse because of how close it is in the table, and we could lose games towards the end of the season. Got slapped up and disrespected 8-2 by PSG. This is the first time we've ever been disrespected in Champions League like that in a long time. More time we actually, having a we leave respectfully. You know what I'm saying? We're not Arsenal, to getting slapped, 5-1. That's not us. We're moving like Arsenal now. You know what I'm saying? We're Champions League winners, getting slapped by PSG, a club that in the 50s didn't exist. Disrespectful.
That's probably going to happen to you, Prophet, next time as well. PSG will probably slap you as well.
Probably, but I just hope it's not like too bad, in it, like an 8-2
Yeah.
So I do think we'll lose though. I do agree. I do think
I'd say the way they're playing at the minute, it's like last season. They're starting to pick up pace towards the end of the competition. Yeah. I think you shouldn't take your eyes off them as a potential winner.
Of course not.
Oh yeah, they'll get to the semi-final and probably either if they beat Bayern, they win it all. If they lose to Bayern, then is what it is. I think it's going to be Bayern PSG semi-final. But then you got the FA Cup. We've got Port Vale. which is a competition we can win, but they do not give a crap about it because they said before they don't care about cups. So we go last summer, we win 2 trophies. We do it. We have a transfer window in which we need to improve our left wing, and we decide to get Garnacho and Gittins. We need centre backs. They say, "Oh no, we have enough centre backs." Do with what you're told. You got great centre backs like Tosin, who's shit, like Chalobah, who's shit, like Badashile, Booty Juice, Disassi. Oh yeah, we got great centre backs. Fofana, injury prone. Cole out season. Oh, we don't need no centre. Do what we've. So, and then there's fans that at some point said we were in a title race. With what? Both of our keepers stink. They are trash. Jorgensen can't save or kick the ball to save his life. Neither can Sanchez. Ball playing goalkeepers, and they're bums. Both of them are rubbish. Name me a team that would take either of them as their goalkeeper or their backups. They're worth negative money. If anything, we have to pay the club to buy them. That's the goalkeepers we have. Peter Cech, Courtois, Cudicini to this. So that's everything in a nutshell. And people are doing protests, even though the blue coat is gonna be here. They signed the deal in 2023. They're gonna be here till 2033, so they can't even get rid of them. All I want is us to finish as low as possible, so the sporting directors can go, so Liam Rossini can leave. Respectfully, brother. I hope you get another job and do well over there. Go championship somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I hope you have a successful career. All respect to you. You speak well. You have good tactics. Got no problems with you, but this isn't the job for you. Sporting directors stink. All of them. Get rid of all of them. And for me, that's what is needed. We need changes.
Okay.
For me, the personnel, we have the personnel to make a couple changes in personnel for us to be successful, but without an elite manager or an elite sporting director, it's not going to happen. The difference between us and PSG, who are doing the same thing as we do, is they have a couple experienced pieces. They have one of the top 5 managers or top 5 managers in the world and top 5 sporting directors. That's the difference. You get an elite sporting director, you get an elite coach. You can do this under 25 thing. You can have a coach that's good enough to train up the kids. But if you're putting a coach that has no winning experience, didn't really do well in his previous jobs. Sporting directors that previous jobs were Brighton and Southampton. Them men are just buy and sell clubs. That's not what we do. We don't buy and sell. We just buy and win. Buy and win. And when we sell good, cool. But buy and win. That's what big clubs do. And if we make money on the sales, it's cool. That's bonus. That's bonus pieces. But yeah, I would say that's the crux of the issue. Is anything going to change in the summer? Probably not, because I know what my club is now. I've waited for a period of time to see what these owners were about, and they're the same as the owners of United, of Arsenal, and even of Liverpool half the time. Top 5, top 6 Champions League football, and if we get a trophy, it's a good thing. If we get a good manager, it's more luck of the draw rather than actual any intelligence towards anything they do. So for me, I've seen my team win everything. I feel sad for the younger fans because you're not going to see your team win anything. It's going to be a long 10 to 20 years. I'll be honest with you. We had an opportunity to overtake Arsenal. We could have done it by now if we actually had serious ownership, and we could have done it by now if we had serious managers, serious sporting director. But because this league isn't good, you can win it. We have good pieces. We just don't have the final pieces to push us over the edge. But anyway, is what it is. as I said, I have other sports and other leagues that I can watch, and I'm watching less and less of Premier League. I'm watching more of the women's team, and you know what? Then what's even worse, the curse of the blue coat is even affecting the women's team. Hell of our players are leaving. Why? Because the corruption, the dirtiness, the disgustingness of ownership can affect everything. Men, women, under 21s, academy. It's affecting everything, and it's affected our women's team as well, especially this season. Signing Sonia Ambassador to a new deal, even though she's been shit all season, played terrible football, lost to bummy teams. But we have one of these bummy sporting directors leading the women's football thing when they don't even know anything about women's football. Dumb ownership leads to dumb decisions, leads to both our men's and women's teams both capitulating this year. And that's what I've seen. Millie Bright going to Man United. Makaria going to America. Guru Wrighton, one of our best attackers, going to America. Niam Charles apparently going to Madrid. Players are leaving. When players are leaving in the women's team, there's an issue. There's a problem in the background. And yeah, man, it's not going to be good to be a Chelsea fan for the next decade. It's not. It's not. And I pray and hope that one day that once the 10-year, the 7-year cycle or the 10-year deal is up, that they sell straight away and that we get either Arab money or Roman comes back. Either one, I don't really care. If it's Arab or Russian, I need owners that want to win.
I think it should be given back to Roman. It should never have been taken out of his possession. It was wrong.
Yeah.
Because politics should stay out of sports no matter what. Keep politics out of sports.
But anyway, man, that's my club's dying. My club's dying. I'm gonna see the death of it.
So let me ask you guys a question here. So Liverpool United. So out of our 4 owners, right? Who would you rank as the worst, and who would you rank as the least worst if you had to put it in a list?
Mine's without a doubt the worst.
Hey, big up Michael. Big up Michael, man. Appreciate the raid.
I'd say mine, Rastas, Kings, then yours.
Yeah, I agree with that. To be fair, I would put the Glazers first, personally.
I'll take Kroenkes. They've run the club into the ground in 20 years, and they've watched 2 other teams nearly overtake us in Trophy Hall.
Fair enough, bro.
And they sold our best players to our rivals at times to go win them trophies. So I think Kroenke, and have just sucked the club out, all the money out of the club pools. They have just destroyed my club. They took us from Highbury to this urn behind me.
Go sub to Michael TV, man. He also has Kickoff Michael. That hopefully that will be free soon. So Michael TV for your Dutch content. Kickoff Michael for your English-based content as well. Big him up. But yeah, I think you have the best owners, Prophet, out of the 4. But because it's a tough choice.
But I don't think FSG are necessarily terrible owners. I think
they have been in the past.
They have been, but I think
and they're too slow to react and make a decision. Like Slot should have been sacked months ago.
I agree. How do I say it? I think they run the club well to an extent. But I think for me it comes down to investment. From what my biggest issue with FSG has been personally is the fact that we had, like King has said before, a lot of chances to do something and we just don't spend at the right time to ultimately take that step to become a city and dominate. So
the thing is, you should have gone and got Guehi.
That's it.
City.
Yes, yeah.
And I think if you had made a bid, he would have picked you over them being a Liverpool fan. That's what would have swayed him in the end.
Caicedo's another one. I think we got our pants pulled down with that one.
And Lavia.
When he went to Chelsea, yeah.
Lavia as well. And then Semenyo was a player that you were linked with. Put it this way: if you got Semenyo and Wehi, that would have improved your team tenfold towards the second half of the season. That's what you needed. You needed a centre back and a left wing.
Put it this way. Sorry, not to interrupt. Put it this way: all you man clubs' ownership is slightly better than mine. Reason why?
I think mine is worse than yours. only just worse than yours.
Because
I don't know, because I feel like Rastas is the worst for me, but just
yes,
because I think
mine
it
is
was
the
brought on.
worst.
I just think his is the worst because it was because of how high United were. The Ford was a lot steeper. Plus, they were bought on debt. They've taken money
Big up
out every
Michael.
year. They've never invested, which I think, and they only spend money that the club makes. But
Only
then
time
they
we
also
spend
You did
money.
make a
money
point.
on
Rivercard Stadium's fallen into disrepair as well. That's
Yep.
another thing. That's standard maintenance of your ground. You should be doing all throughout the season.
Yeah,
Yep.
Old Trafford is a mess, right? Yeah, it's a
Yep.
mess.
And the
That
only
needs some
league
time,
hard work.
Yeah,
and the
like
only
they
time
didn't
we
care. The
True.
ownership didn't care.
True. And only time we spend money is when we're not in Champions League.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I rest
Yeah.
my case.
Yeah, I think Arsenal's the second worst, and then us, and then Liverpool are the best because Liverpool's issue was investment at the right time and the sell to buy model that they had
Yeah.
because they used that Coutinho money for years. They made that stretch for a good 3-4 seasons,
Mm.
but they could have done more. Like after they won the Champions League, they should have done more. After they won the first league title, they should have done more. Those are the things that they probably messed up in. Like last summer was the first time that they actually spent after winning a title.
500
Yeah.
million blood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the thing is, they needed to spend more, so they should have spent some in January, and then this next. If they spent like 200 million in January to get
I
a left
think-
wing and centre back, they'd have been all right.
I think this summer will be interesting whether we break the bank again or whether we go back to the sell to buy thing. So I think we do need to spend money, so I hope we break the bank again personally. But
You have to. You
it
need
wouldn't
centre
surprise
backs.
me if we do.
You
Yeah,
need wingers. You need a DM. You need 5 players minimum
yeah.
for your starting 11, let alone
Yeah.
your bench.
Mm.
But yeah, man, that City's the only club that actually care about winning in this league. And Newcastle, and the thing about it is, people say Newcastle and Villa will overtake. They can't. FFP is stopping them
Yeah.
overtaking.
If they could spend, they would. Yeah.
Yeah, they have rich owners too, especially Newcastle. But
Yeah.
put it this way, Villa will get
That's
Champions
the
League this
richest
year.
club in the Prem.
Villa will get Champions League this year, and then they won't get it next year because they can't spend, and they'll have to sell a top player. Same with Newcastle. This year in Champions League, don't get it again. Next year, not in Champions League, we'll get it again, but then have to sell a Tonali or a Gomares or a Lewis Hall or a player like that because they need to get money in order to improve.
Yeah.
Is
No,
FFP for me is the worst thing introduced into the Premier League
Yep.
for me.
and the PGML to bun all of them, and listening to what you guys were saying, right? I just feel like an entity just needs to come in. You see, the PGML, the FFP need to hold them accountable, bro. Because if a club has money, allow them to spend their friggin' money. Because listen, Man United, Chelsea, and Liverpool back in the day were splurging money like it was nothing. So why all of a sudden it's a problem now? You know why? They don't want another Leicester City to happen again.
Exactly. That's
No,
exactly.
it's not. No, it's not about Leicester. It's about they don't want another Chelsea or City to happen.
Yeah, that's true. Hey guys, my Uber is here. My Uber Eats is here. So give me a second, yeah?
That's what they don't want. They don't want another Chelsea or Man City to come through. Because they had basically it was a big 4, then they had to make it a big 5, then they had to add one with Tottenham to make it big 6. They don't want to keep adding. They don't
Yeah.
want to keep adding. Eventually, if they allowed for other teams to spend, it would become a big 8. It would become a big 8.
I mean, put it this way, guys. There's going to be potentially
Yeah.
9 clubs in Europe next season.
Which is
The top 9.
ridiculous.
That's
Yeah.
half
That's
the league.
ridiculous, man. That's not right. You think other countries get nowhere near that, even half that in Champions League or Europe, anywhere? That's just wrong. So I don't really have much more to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same,
man.
yeah.
Me neither. But yeah. So big up. But yeah, that's the thing. And when people talk about, let's say, the Premier League compared to other leagues, it's because when we go to Champions League, we're facing the best teams in their leagues, and these teams care about winning. Madrid care about winning. Barcelona care about winning. Bayern care about winning. PSG care about winning. So when those are the 4 teams that you have to go up against in order for you to win a Champions League, and your owners don't care about winning like that, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get spanked, because they will buy players in January or the summer to improve their team, regardless if it's the right decision or the wrong decision. They have ambition. They're ambitious. City is the 5th team out of these are the 5 ambitious teams. The big teams in England aren't ambitious, and now it seeps to the fans. That's why you see a lot of Liverpool, United, Arsenal, and it's now starting to happen with Chelsea fans talk absolute rubbish, whether it be about bigger fish to fry when it comes to losing tournaments. Oh, we'll get it next year when it comes to the end of the season, finding every single excuse for a manager, for a player, for whatever. I gotta back the boys. You support the club. You don't support a player. You don't support a manager. You don't support an ownership. You support the club. If the club isn't being run right, isn't managed properly by the manager, the players aren't actually putting the work in to win a game of football, no one should be safe. Everyone should be able to be removed until you find the right ingredients to win. But it's a problem that from the top to the bottom, it's not a winning culture in England outside of City. And that's the problem with all of our ownerships in the end of the day. And that's the biggest thing.
Just realised it's April 1st, guys, so there's probably going to be some news coming out that is fake later.
Yeah, I'll just pay no attention to it.
Yeah.
Oh, back, man.
Thank you, AJ, brother. Appreciate that.
Wait, did De Zerbi sign on April 1st?
He signed, well...
Probably signed yesterday.
Damn, we could have made that as a joke. April 4th.
I'll probably wake up to someone saying Slot got a new deal or something as an April. As one of them jokes.
I don't know. You could message someone that Jamaica went through and then let me check it. Oh, didn't happen. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else for us to talk about. It's getting a little late over here. Obviously, we
covered every club for a good amount of time today.
Yeah, man. Big up everybody inside. Big up Michael for the raid. Big up Vordu's, aka Aziz. Big up AJ, your favorite moderator. Big up Nighttime Kid. Big up Vigilante, Prophet, and Rasta. Why is that shaking? Boom! Big up Deontay. Big up TTM.
I'm still mad.
Big up. Who else? Big up Suge. Big up Gavin. Big up Twisted Fate. Big up LFC Sai. Big up Iron Disciple. Big up Mob Boss. Big up Juju. That's it, I think. Big up Bush Baptist. Big up Gunna C. Big up Iron Disciple. Fellowship member. Big up Wahaha. Big up Mello. Big up Hano. And big up Joshy J, yeah. I think if I did miss you, it is where it is. One last question for you, Prophet. I think. Do you think that Jabi will be the right fit?
I do, yes, I do. But I'll also be cautious, like I said. I mean, you're a Madrid fan by the looks of your PFP. Or do you think Alonso was the problem at Madrid, or do you think it was a deeper issue? It'd be nice to hear what you think.
Player power nonsense.
Yeah, well, let's see what you got to say before we go.
Player power nonsense.
Actually, while we wait for his reply, Vigilante, what do you have coming up over the next couple of days and the weekend?
Just some gaming streams over the next few days and the Arsenal Southampton watch along on the weekend.
All right, Prophet, what you got come up on your channel? Obviously, we're on your channel
Yeah,
as well.
so tomorrow I think Indian Scouser is going to be joining me, so we're going to be going through Liverpool legends down the years and ranking them in terms of who we think's the best and etc. So that will drop 9 p.m. tomorrow, so a bit late. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for that one.
Was it live or pre-recorded?
Live, yeah, it's a live one.
Oh, nice. It was the players and their egos. Fair enough.
Yeah, I
enough.
agree.
Yes.
Rastaucks, aka Rastaueke, aka the man that rants.
The man that rants. I like
yeah,
it.
man.
I have the From the Stand spots coming up. No watch along this weekend. And next week, I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I'm just looking forward for World Cup. F you, Jamaica. Yeah, hold that. You lot disappointed me. Yeah, as a Jamaican, I can say that. But yeah, and that the team deserved to win. The team that won deserved to be in there today. And on that note, I'll see you lads on the stand spots. And yeah, man, bless up.
Love. African King Academy. I will be doing the Women's Champions League games, all 4 of them. And then on the weekend, whatever football I desire to watch. Unfortunately, there's no F1 for a month now. So yeah, if there's any fights, UFC, boxing, anything that interests me, I'll check it out over the weekend. And yeah, this has been Full-Time Vibes. This has been the Fellowship of the Realists, African King, Vigilante, Rastatocks, Prophet. Shout out to the missing member, to the man that made the name, Iron Disciple. Shout out to the realist moderator in the building, AJ, the final member. And yeah, we are the Fellowship. It's Full-Time Vibes. And remember, you're going to hear it here first. Michael Carrick is signing the deal, 5 years. Carrick here at the wheel. You heard it here first. Exclusive. And we out. Outro.